So yeah, I feel like my life comes in full circles in so many ways. When I was in high school, I ran track. I did cheerleading. I was on SGA. I tried to do as many things as I possibly could to keep me busy. And I just keep coming across track runners, people that love the sport, and I mean they are engaged. And starting Black Girl Sunscreen, we support women, we support women businesses, we support female athletics, and we've had the opportunity to partner with a university here in Southern California, and it's so near and dear to my heart to be able to say, hey, here's something so you can do what you naturally love to do, what you're passionate to do. And when I say it's a full circle moment, I never once thought that I would be able to meet Olympians, future Olympians, women that are excelling in these events. And I may not know them, but I see me in them.
Yeah.
Today's guest is a phenomenal athlete and a phenomenal woman. So I'm very excited to talk with her. We have a new co-host with us joining.
We do.
Say hi, Sky.
Hi.
All
Hi,
right.
Sky.
Hey.
And of course, Francis returning.
Hey.
Hey.
So, Francis, what's going on at Black Girl Sunscreen?
So, guys, Black
I'm a
Girl
lady.
Sunscreen. I'm sorry, ladies. Ladies.
Thank you.
Black Girl Sunscreen is hitting a huge milestone. Next week, we are celebrating our 8-year anniversary.
Wow.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Black Girl Sunscreen.
Congratulations, Black Girl Sunscreen.
Yeah.
Can we get some things?
I only have
I
the
switched it
bad
out.
one. Oh, okay.
I switched it out. Yeah.
We don't have like the.
Founded in 2016 with a single product and a powerful vision and mission to protect Black women's skin from the harmful rays of the sun and educate the Black community on the importance of sunscreen use. What started as a passion project has grown into a movement, expanding our mission to serve everyone, from the little ones with BGS Kids to our makeup lovers with Make It Matte, and now to the men in our lives with BGS Men. This journey began with the amazing Shontay Lundy, who set out to create something special for women who look like her, women who deserve to feel good and look good while enjoying the sun. Today, as we get ready to celebrate our 8-year anniversary, we honor that vision and the incredible growth we've achieved together. Here's to many more years of protecting and celebrating our beautiful skin.
Thank you. That was very nice. But I must say thank you. And what a special episode, though, because yes, we're turning 8, but I believe for about 5 of those years, Francis has been part of the journey. And 4 of those years, Sky has been part of the journey.
Yes.
What are the odds that I have the most tenured people around me on this day?
So special.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you to you all for
Thank
believing.
you.
Thank you.
It was
Shontay.
hard to get Sky. Shoot. we ain't gonna go
Yes.
there.
Shontay was at my door. I'm just kidding.
But you know what that shows?
Was that a snort?
It was. It was. And we're not gonna edit that out. But you know what though? This is. You ever deal with a man that says he likes you, but he don't really like you? At least you knew I wanted you.
That's right.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Yes.
When somebody knows what they want, they go and get it.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
And I appreciate it. Shontay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As long as you appreciate it.
Of course.
Let's give him the bling.
Yeah.
All right. And you're listening to Shamelessly Shontay. All right. Francis, so who do we have here today?
Okay, everyone. Today's guest is a standout senior majoring in psychology, where she excels as a track and field athlete at the University of Southern California. She holds a USC freshman record in the triple jump and ranks 3rd on the school's all-time indoor and outdoor list. In 2023, she earned All-America honors in the triple jump at the NCAA Outdoor Championships, reached the NCAA preliminary rounds in the long jump, and was a 3-time winner at the USC UCLA dual meet, where she won the triple jump, long jump, and high jump. My goodness. She's also set personal bests at the Florida Relays and the MLK Invitational. In addition to being focused on her education in track and field, she is also a content creator and influencer with a passion for all things beauty and fashion. When she's not on the track triple jumping, her passions include painting, traveling, and behind the camera collaborating with brands and curating looks. Please welcome Temi Ojora.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're looking vibrant today. How you
So are
doing?
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Temi, I was drawn to you when I met you.
Really?
I was. yes. So Black Girl Sunscreen, we have this partnership with USC where we sponsor the female or ladies track and field team. And I love to go and talk to the athletes, at least build some type of connection, because usually a sponsorship is like, okay, they write the check and they go. And we wanted to have a little bit more than that with the USC team.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm like, oh my goodness, I saw you doing the track event, not the track, the field events. And I'm like, this woman is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And when I was running track, it was never about hair and makeup. It was just about doing the sport, right? And I'm like, okay, this is showing me something different, but it felt good.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could just come to talk and to Temi though. Do you get that often?
Yes. I think for me, track has always been about more than just the sports side of it. It's more than just jumping. It's more than just training. I have always loved everything beauty, everything fashion. I mean, I grew up, my mum is like the most glamorous woman ever. So a lot of the older, more inspirational women in my life. And just, I've always wanted to incorporate that into track. Like, I'm somebody that needs lots of different outlets. I get bored so easily. So I need different avenues to pour like creativity into. And I think that incorporating, like bringing the fashion and the beauty to track made it so much more fun for me. Like getting ready on meet days is honestly my favorite part of the entire day. Apart from winning, if I do.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
So you even show up, glam for practice?
Practice is a bit harder because it's usually on days where I have class too, and I'm not a big morning person, so it's difficult for me to like wake up and actually find the motivation to get ready. But I do like add a little blush, something fun, something vibrant for the day to make me feel a bit better.
I love that, to make you feel better, right? Or feel good.
Yeah.
So how did you, is that real? We're looking at the time. Time goes by so quick when it goes by so quick when you're just talking.
Yeah.
And I can actually talk a lot because we didn't even have Sky Talk yet or Francis. And I'm just about to go right on in. You all will have to just kind of chime in here. So tell me, how did you start jumping?
I've always been a very, very active child. Both of my parents were also super active growing up. My mum was actually a triple jumper as well and a hurdler at university here. So, I spent most of my evenings when I was younger outside running around, racing my brother and sisters in obstacle courses, playing football, literally anything you name it. Like we would have races to who could pick up grasshoppers the fastest. We did anything and everything outside.
What?
So, no, it was it was crazy. So I think I knew I was always going to go into some sport, whichever one it was. I started with like lacrosse, netball, swimming, tennis, dance, and track and
wait,
field.
speak slow for us. So
I did everything.
So I heard lacrosse, and that was the only thing I got from that sentence.
So I played lacrosse.
Lacrosse,
And then netball, which is kind of...
Say it again?
Netball. It's kind of like
Netball.
basketball, but it's more static. Yeah.
They
They don't play it here, but it's super fun.
That's different. So how can you
Describe that real
quickly
quick.
describe it? Yeah.
You have to get the ball from one side of the court to another, and you score. There are, I think, maybe 7 players, and the court is cut into thirds. Yeah, I mean,
Are you dribbling
You
it
can't
like
move with the ball.
Are you dribbling it?
You can't dribble it, and you
You're
can't move with
holding
the ball.
it?
You're holding it and you're passing it. You can
So
only
is it
hold the
like
ball for
rugby?
3 seconds. Rugby, you can run with the ball, so it's like slightly different. Also, the court is super small.
Wait, you
Okay.
can't run with the ball?
No, you can't.
You can't.
You can pivot.
Can you
Oh,
walk with
what?
it?
No, you can't move with the ball. You can
You're
pivot
just
on one
throwing
foot.
it?
Oh, so like
Yeah.
literally passing.
Oh.
So is
So
there,
is it like an ultimate frisbee but with the ball?
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
No, it actually is. That's a perfect
Okay.
place to describe it. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
so is there a
Ultimate
goalie?
frisbee.
Is there a goalie?
There's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But there's no like goalie because it's a net. Like you shoot. I mean, it's a hoop.
Oh.
A hoop.
Yeah, you shoot into the hoop.
Okay, netball.
Yeah,
Okay.
netball. And then I
Netball.
played tennis. I swam.
Mm.
I danced, and I started high jumping when I was 9 years old. That was honestly my first love. I thought I was going to be a high jumper like for the rest of my track career. And then when I was 18, I needed something, again, slightly more stimulating, more fun, something that required a bit more coordination and was more challenging for me. And then I started triple jump. And the year that I started triple jump was the year that I became the national champion in England. So it was obviously
So it just
was
took you
very
one
natural.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was honestly
Wow.
like an incredible season for me. It was
That's
it came very natural. And yeah, and then that's the year also that I got recruited to USC for it.
That's amazing.
Um,
Thank you.
why USC?
Honestly, both of my older siblings went to USC. I always knew that I wanted to go away from home, but I didn't want to go somewhere that none of my other family members had been to. I love LA. I've always loved the idea of LA. When you're in London, when you grew up between like London and Lagos, you wholeheartedly believe in like the American dream, and LA seemed like the perfect place. And yeah, I mean, as I said, both my siblings were here, so it was a little piece of home so far away from home, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Love it.
I will keep going if somebody doesn't jump in. I'm going.
You have, so it's 3 of you. You're the youngest?
There's 4 of us.
4 of you.
Altogether, yes.
Are you the youngest?
No, I'm the second youngest.
The
I have a
second.
younger sister, an older brother, and an older sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your brother also
Yes.
track and field.
Yes, he's an athlete. He's a hurdler, 110. Yeah.
Did you run at all?
I tried.
Tell us
failed.
about it. Okay, so what happened, and what event did you try?
I tried hurdles.
So the 110.
I was doing the 75-meter hurdles because I was still young. So by
Okay.
that age, they hadn't moved on to the 100-meter hurdles for the women.
Uh-huh.
I honestly running for me just has always been so boring. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't even access like my full speed. I don't know how to get there.
Wait, so how do you
Seriously,
stay
it's so
focused?
hard.
Temi, so how do you stay focused running if it's so boring? Like, what motivates you?
Well, now because I'm jumping, I know that there's something at the end.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just running to the line, I'm running to the board, and then
Yeah.
I have to do something else that's so fun for me. But just running alone, I always just found like it was just hard for me. I don't know. Like I'm not a super fast girl. I have a lot of spring, like I can jump, but I can't run that fast. So maybe it wasn't fun for me because I wasn't the best at it.
Yeah.
Honestly, that could be it.
Oh,
you-
you only want to do things that you're the best at.
Not necessarily, but it's definitely motivation to want to get better in something, knowing that I was already good at it. I was very, very, very competitive growing up, like
Mhm.
incredibly. Like I would compete with my brother in everything.
So if it's not measured, then how do you know if you're the best?
Most of it was measured. Yeah, like I mean, in track and field, like that's the beauty of it, in a sense that it is measured.
What about
You
in
can
life?
see, now that's different.
Let's talk about it.
Honestly, if it makes me feel good,
hmm
then I feel successful at it. I think in life that's how I'd measure success. If it makes me feel good, if it can make an impact on other people in a good way,
Yeah.
then that's a success in my books.
So, Sky
Yeah.
ran track.
Yeah.
Really?
Right.
Yes. So I actually ran in high school and
Okay.
college.
Mhm.
That's the reason why I ran track. I did the 1s, 2s, the 4s. I did
Oh,
long
wow.
and triple jump.
No way.
Yeah. So like a
That's
lot
a
of people
lot.
ask me when I say the 1 and the 2, they won't ask what's my times.
Mine
No.
was 22. No one ever believes me.
So here's the thing with me as a jumper, because I excelled in long and triple.
Yeah.
I use the 1 and the 2 to perfect my runway speed.
Mm.
So my question to you, because you only wanted to do long jump, you didn't like running. Like, how did you perfect your long jump, your triple jump, your high jump? I know that approach is a little bit different, but I know preparation is a little bit different for every athlete. Like, how did you prepare yourself, in those events, especially on a runway? Because you
Yeah.
gotta have some sort of speed, right?
That is true.
And Timmy, if you can give us like 3 steps, right? So
Mhm.
the folks that are listening can just take that away with them, like actionable steps, that would be really helpful.
The first thing I'd say is finding a coach that knows you well and will focus on your strengths and not your weaknesses. My coaches know that I'm not the biggest fan of running, so they kept that to a minimum. I do a lot of sled work so that I can build the speed.
Yep.
A lot of weight room work, a lot of lifting. That was mostly what helped me like get fast on the runway. Also working on mechanics. It's not so much how fast I could run, but how I'm running and how that builds me up for the jump. And then the actual technical side of it, again, a good coach is so important because it's difficult to know exactly what you're doing in the air whilst you're doing it without somebody like giving you pointers, basically. So yeah, and also video, film, anything like that's on camera. It's important for me to get film and watch myself, and I go through it with my coach. It can literally take an hour to go through a clip that's 5 seconds.
Oh,
Because it's
wow.
that technical. Yeah. So it's really, really important to do that.
So just to recap, I'm hearing being able to like understand your coach and your coach understanding you.
Yeah.
I heard sledding.
Yeah, sleds. It's like
Sleds.
they put weights on sleds and you run with it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I know.
Yeah.
I'm visualizing it
Yeah.
because all of this is foreign talk to me. So
Yeah.
The last two things you said were watching tape,
Mm-hmm.
and then what was the third thing?
Um.
I don't remember. Do you remember?
no, that was three.
That was-
Yeah, I think
that
that
was
was
the-
it.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All important.
I want to know, Temi, what challenges have you faced in your journey?
In track.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think the most difficult period for me was transitioning from my freshman year to my sophomore year. The coach that had recruited me to my college got fired, and it was it was honestly just awful
Because you were trying to get used to the new coach?
Yeah, it was a difficult transition. Also, like, I'm not somebody that loves change. If I find something that I like, then I want to stick to it.
Yeah.
So,
But how does that go with you being bored? I gotta challenge you on this because
You know what? I think there are ways for. I like familiarity,
okay,
and in that familiarity, I like to
It's
add
comfortable.
new things to it. Like, for example, I can have the same coach for 5 years, but I'm not going to have the same training schedule for 5 years. He's going to switch it up because he knows I'll get bored.
Okay.
But I don't want to switch up the foundation, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that was a challenge. I love that you kind of like perked up when she asked you what challenges have you faced,
Yeah.
and you said in track. So I'm gonna bring it to like we can all hear that you have a slight accent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you identify as an international student,
Yes, I
right?
am.
So what has that transition been for you coming from the UK, but being you're Nigerian, correct?
Yes, I am.
And then being planted in, you know, the United States.
Yeah.
Do they call you a foreign student? Like, what's that life like?
When I first got here, I was I was just so confused. I was constantly confused 24/7. I had no idea what was going on. I felt like I was on a different planet, not just a different country or a different continent. And having my brother here helped me so much. I think it was more like when I was at restaurants or when I'd be out and I'd ask for things like water.
Water.
Yeah, see.
Got it.
I call it water.
It's water.
It's water.
It's water.
Water.
It was just like the communication was just not there. Like I felt like I had to speak a foreign language in order to be understood. But the track team was so welcoming when I first got here. Everyone was so lovely. The people were so nice. And yeah, I really, really, really actually enjoyed the transition from that here. I thought it would be much harder than it was, but it was great.
Did you have any other barriers besides maybe the language? Like, why were you confused?
I think also just the culture, maybe. I can't really pinpoint exactly what it was, but it did feel very foreign to me when I first got here. Maybe the accents like had a huge part to play in that, but I felt like a real outsider.
Did you consider any of the universities?
I actually didn't.
No, okay.
It was always going to be USC for me, I think. Yeah.
Oh, all right, you're a Trojan, a
Okay.
real Trojan.
No, I really was. And also my mom went to university in California as well. So
What school
it
did
was
she
like-
go to?
she went to Claremont McKenna. Yeah, she did triple jump there. So
So you never went to visit any other
No, I didn't even
It was
visit
USC for her.
I
It
didn't
was
even visit
USC, as they say, USC
you
or
have
bust.
I mean, you still can go
Child.
visit like
You
other
have to
college.
bust, right?
No, here's a better one. Your
Nothing
ears
else.
working.
There was no
Do they
number
have
two.
sound?
There was no number two for her.
There was no number two, the only one.
The only one.
No number two, the only
Our
one.
Sky's
Okay.
ears working.
Wait, what? What?
I tasted our own world.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm in Timmy's world because when they insult you in a different way.
No, that is true.
It's not an insult because you sound crazy.
I know, but I asked you if your ears were working.
I know. I still wanted to ask the question,
Okay.
ma'am.
I swear I missed that whole thing because I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, we were talking about the universe anyway.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So all right. So we're talking. So Sky doesn't like my British accent, although I'm trying.
Mhm.
And there's different dialects to the accent too, right?
Mhm.
Because if you're from north, south, and all that good stuff. But Temi, we need to hear your impersonation, right? So are
Mhm.
you a junior in here?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. So I've known you just for a couple years.
Yes.
Passing. So do you practice your like American accent?
Honestly, I think so many people have asked me
Mhm.
to show them my American accent that I'd like to say I've perfected it.
Okay.
You might still hear a little bit of British, but
Let's hear it.
But before we go there, right? So are you giving us an LA accent? You're giving us a New York accent? You're giving us a Southern accent?
Chicago.
I'm giving
accent?
LA.
You give-
I don't
oh.
know any other accent.
LA vibe.
Well, to be honest, I feel like I'm giving like Valley Girl.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, we
Okay.
ready for it.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Okay, wait. Let me get in the zone.
say I'm going to talk to Black Girl Sunscreen on Shamelessly Shontay.
Okay, that's hard.
Okay.
Wait, let me try.
Okay.
I need to add filler words so I can really,
Okay.
I'm literally going to talk to Black Girl Sunscreen on Shamelessly Shontay, and I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Oh, that was so good.
That was
Wait,
good.
That was really good.
Wait,
That was really good.
Yeah,
good.
no,
Saying that.
it was.
No. It was
Yeah.
good.
Well, we're gonna play it back for you. Kayla's gonna play it back for you.
Yeah.
It sounded great.
That was good.
Thanks.
Just don't ask me to do one. Unless it's a New York accent. Hey.
So you travel a bit.
I do.
We're gonna pivot from track and field for a little bit, right?
Mhm.
What's your favorite destination? Destination?
I think probably Turkey.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going for a while since I was younger. I honestly just love like family holidays, and I think that Turkey is mostly the place that we go to every couple
Wow.
of years.
How do you select Turkey?
I actually have no idea. My dad just started taking us when we were younger, and it kind of became like the place that we go to.
So your family is from Nigeria. So
Mhm.
how do you split your time? Between Lagos, London, LA.
Yeah. So I was born in London, and then went back to Nigeria. But in that time, I was still traveling back and forth from London. Then when I was 9 years old, I went to boarding school in London. And again, I was still traveling back and forth from London, Lagos, and then during the summer we'd go on holiday. It honestly I think it sounds harder than it actually was. Also because a lot of my friends and a lot of the people that I knew also had that London to Lagos pipeline kind of like going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was great growing up between those two places. Very different cultures, but both so special in their own rights. Nigeria will always like have the most special place in my heart because I'm from there.
So now we need your Nigerian accent.
Yeah.
Guys.
That was coming.
Okay. So what tribe you from?
I'm half Yoruba, half Igbo.
Okay, I heard it right now. I heard the accent just now.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah,
so
my
what you
dad
gonna give us?
was Igbo. Guys, this is a tricky one because
Mhm.
it's so like situational. I feel like I can only speak in my Nigerian accent
Around
when
other Nigerians.
like when I'm in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, guys. This is a tricky one.
Okay.
I'm just intrigued because
Yeah.
you mentioned you went to boarding school.
I did.
How was that experience?
I personally loved it. I think honestly,
Mm.
okay, that was a huge difference when I got to America and I told people that I went to boarding school. They just assumed I was like a really naughty child and I was sent there for punishment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all in
Naughty.
England.
I,
My dad went to boarding
that was
school.
cute. Naughty.
Very
Go
Yeah,
ahead, sorry.
it's really not like that at all. It was the best
Can
experience.
you define boarding school? Do you go away and not see like what?
So for me, it was I was boarding from Monday. No, from Monday to Friday, and then I'd go home from Friday to Sunday.
Mhm.
Some girls who like parents weren't in London frequently, they just stayed at school on the weekends too. It honestly just felt like a really long and a really fun sleepover.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were able to leave. So I thought
Yeah,
in my
definitely.
head, boarding school, you're just there for the whole school term.
Oh no, I would not have been able to do that.
Okay.
Temi, do you think that experience shaped you for the USC transition?
Definitely, it made me being so far away from home a lot easier. I think the only difference here is that with the time difference,
Mm-hmm.
it is difficult to get to speak to my parents every day and my siblings every day. But yeah, I'm a home girl. Like I love being at home. I love being with my family. So that was what was the most hard. Like being so far away and not being able to see them on the weekends, or being so far away and not being able to like speak to them whenever I want. Yeah.
Can we shift just a little
course.
bit? So you're a content creator, an
Yes.
influencer, okay?
Mhm.
So with your sense of style and how much your community loves your makeup routines, right? Where did your love for fashion and beauty, where did that come from?
I would say it came from my mum. Before I hit puberty, I'm just gonna say that I didn't care I did not care about like makeup, about fashion. All I cared about was like beating my brother in like wrestling matches and like picking up the most bugs and being the fastest and being the strongest. Like yeah. And then I hit puberty and I started to venture a little bit more into the world of women and makeup and beauty and fashion. And I spent a lot of my time growing up in my mom's closet, trying on clothes, trying on shoes. And during quarantine is when my older sister and I actually took social media to the next level. We started like curating outfits and taking pictures. And I think that's where my love for both really, really, really blossomed.
So you have a nice following on
Mhm.
quite a few platforms,
Yeah.
and you said during the pandemic, that's where you kind of were focused on it.
Yeah.
What tips do you have on growing a platform?
I think number one, being consistent.
Mhm.
Number two, learning to cater to your audience. I know that a lot of people follow me, not necessarily for track or for fashion, but I think most of them are leaning towards the fashion side, the fashion lifestyle. So I give my audience what they want. I like curate different outfits. I make lifestyle dumps, and I just try my best to cater to them. And yeah, I think that's the easiest way to grow your following.
So your lifestyle, right? How
Mhm.
are you able to kind of curate that? Like what lines, like what do you show
Mm-hmm.
and what do you choose not to show?
I think what I show, honestly, I'm lucky to say that I've had a very privileged upbringing,
Yeah.
and I think that that's evident from my social media. But at the same time, I never want it to be just a focus on the material things. Like in everything that I've been privileged enough and blessed enough to get to experience, there have been so many amazing, beautiful, like family moments, friends moments that have come from it, and I think that's really what I want to be able to showcase, like how blessed I am and how much I love the people that I'm around, how much I love my family, how much I love my friends, how much I love all the people that I get to experience this life with.
Yeah. And you're getting more love with
Yeah.
that, right? As
Yeah.
opposed to, because we all get trolled.
Yeah.
We do. I mean,
Yeah.
for the weirdest things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you block them?
Yes, but to be honest, like I think that my audience are a lot nicer to me than they could be, and that I've seen them be to other people. I don't get as many trolls as I thought I would actually, because when I first started social media, like obviously my parents briefed me and they were like, "Look, people will say mean things,
Mm-hmm.
and this is how you deal with it." I haven't experienced that many negative comments on social media. Also, I do censor words.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I censor words for my own peace of mind. Like there are
What
things that you
are
can't
some of the
say.
words you censor?
Any swear words, slurs,
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. Yeah, just
Okay.
like profanities.
I'm with it. I don't censor. I don't even know how to. I'm gonna have to give you my
I
phone.
was- right. I'll say, how do you censor? Yeah, we'll talk offline.
Yeah, we will.
So most recently you did a campaign with Black Girl Sunscreen.
I did.
Internally, we call it RAWs, but for the world, it is real athletes wear sunscreen. How did you feel when we asked you? And don't give us the like what you think we want to hear. Give us the real deal.
I was actually shocked at first.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait, I'm so excited for this. I think that I didn't take care of my skin growing up like I should have. And especially with wearing sunscreen. Not even just because I was like, oh, black people don't wear sunscreen. I just didn't care. But like that's
so honest. That is so honest.
I literally
Soundbite.
I just did not care. And my mom would constantly hound me, being like, you have to put on sunscreen, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to moisturize. And I was just like, okay, like I'm still not gonna do it. And then I grew up and I realized the importance of it, and I started to take care of my skin better. And when I did, I saw like huge changes. Like I never had like terrible skin, but I definitely saw a huge change when I started genuinely taking care of my skin, when I added sunscreen to my skincare routine. So to be involved in a campaign like this was so amazing because it was such a pivotal point in my life, like the transition and the decision to actually take something like that seriously. Yeah. I think also, again, like as a young black girl, it's really important to look up and see people that look like you taking things like that seriously, like skincare or something that just will make you feel good, is good for your skin, is important in life in general. So yeah.
That's how you felt. Listen, I appreciate the honesty. I really want to know, why didn't you care?
Why didn't I care?
Yeah. Like,
because I just didn't really care about like appearance. Yeah. Like I just wanted to go outside and play. Yeah. And I was like, I don't really have time to put on sunscreen right now when there's a football outside that needs to be kicked around. Like,
I get it.
That's the honest truth.
I get it. Well, you did phenomenal in the campaign.
Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Thank
you had some great poses in the air, jumping. Did you get the opportunity to see your billboard?
I have not yet. I literally just got back like 3 days ago.
Okay.
But I will definitely.
Well, when does school start?
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Oh jeez.
Temi is on her own schedule.
Right. She sure is. They marked you as.
I'm locking in on Monday, I swear.
Starts when she gets there.
Ma'am. When did it start though, for real?
So we can all judge you.
Maybe like, I don't know, like last week.
Oh, you don't even know when it started.
Do you
I
have
think
your
it started
classes?
last week. Yeah.
Temi. I got to question some decision
Guys,
making.
it's syllabus week. It's syllabus week.
It's syllabus week. Okay.
yeah.
So what's that
Okay.
mean? That like syllabus week doesn't count, or what's this mean?
It counts, but it's easy to catch up on. Yeah. So
You
when I
think
log in on
You're
Monday,
aligned with this behavior.
Like I'm just.
I'm aware of syllabus week.
I mean, I went to school too.
Right.
What
is syllabus
what is
week?
Syllabus week. You get your syllabus on day one.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
you're
but
just
then-
going through the syllabus.
exactly.
That's it.
Also,
There's
like there's so
not-
many new students, so they have to go
everybody
really
here is
slow.
agreeing that's
No.
in the 90s.
I think me and you, Shontay, because
Kimberly, are you familiar with syllabus week?
where were we?
I don't know.
Because I never heard of syllabus week. Like
No,
like
it's
you
a real
said,
thing.
they give it to you
It's a
day
day.
one, and that's
Yeah.
it. And
Like,
you,
Yeah, but then there has to be a day one for every class.
Right.
Okay, but
You got your
day
Tuesdays, your
one and then-
Thursdays, and your Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays classes. That's a week. And you're going through the syllabus the entire week.
Exactly.
We're gonna take.
There's nothing
that
going
is
on.
one day.
We're gonna take a vote on people in this.
That's
in
one
the
day.
comment. This is gonna be a clip
Mm-hmm.
on who believes in syllabus week and what do you do? Do you A, go to class? Do you B, just F it? I'm not going because it's syllabus
Clearly,
week.
that's what it is.
Clearly. Or what's C? Or what's C? What's in between not or just kind of going to pop in and then, oh, okay, I heard the professor, I met the professor, and let me just go ahead and get a few more days of summer in and then I go to class. I think that's C.
That has to be C.
Yeah,
It's
like
C.
in between.
It's C.
Oh
Well,
my.
it's A for her. It's
A for Temi, yes.
She said, shit, she ain't
Guys,
going.
I just got back. Like I'm jet lagged. I have to rest.
Oh my God.
You know? It's true. It's true. I have to rest and relax and get acclimated.
You got to
and
get a
then I can, yeah.
massage.
Exactly.
I love
Did you
it.
get one?
No, not yet.
You got to get a facial.
I can't.
That's week 3. That's week 3, Shontay. That's
Real.
week 3.
Nah, week 3, you are neck deep in that syllabus by week 3. You on paper number 2. Like, oh my goodness.
This is wild.
That is
this
so wild.
This is wild. This
Times
is
are
wild.
different, y'all. Times are different.
Clearly, because
So what about track then? Track hasn't started, right?
Track has started, but I don't start training until I think next week because I ended my season a bit later.
Okay. So you're not going to be tardy for that, yeah?
No.
Yeah, okay. All
better
right.
not be.
So we're going to play. She said she does what she wants to do in her life.
She sure do.
She makes her own decisions.
Man,
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad either. But
I mean, own it.
oof,
Yeah.
Own it. You
I
make your own
guess.
decisions.
yeah, she making her own rules. Bump the decision. She making her own rules.
We be at Black Girl Sunscreen. Temi work at Black Girl Sunscreen. Hey, you seen Temi? She be like, well, shit.
Nah, she got
Sun
jet.
season is over. We're taking a break.
I got jet lag. I need to sleep in a little bit.
Sun season is
We had an
over.
activation. I got to be out the next 4 days. Like,
Wait. No, I don't need to call out. I don't need to put my vacation days
Right?
in. Sun season
Man.
is over. I'll be back. I'll be back when we start selling the Target again.
I'll catch y'all after the holidays.
That's what it is. We're gonna play a little game, Temi. All right.
Oh, goodness.
It's called this or that.
Mhm.
There's no wrong answer here,
Okay.
cause baby, you told us you just do what you want.
No, my parents have always said I live in my own world, and it's like something that I have to get out of. So I'm really trying.
Okay.
And failing.
Before we start the game, is this because you're a senior, or has it been like that the whole?
It's her whole life.
Not the whole life.
It's her whole
That wasn't what
life.
I was gonna say.
You know what? I think a big part of it has to do with me being a senior.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know, I hate when people answer the question before you let the other person. You guided her. You guided her into that senior answer.
No, it is
Okay.
actually very true though.
Yeah.
But I have kind of had this mentality like my whole life.
See?
It's both.
But it's been worsened by me being a senior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whew, my cheeks hurt, y'all.
So indoor track or outdoor track?
Outdoor,
early mornings or late night practices.
late night.
Ooh, okay.
Personal
I can't do
best.
mornings.
What'd you say?
I can't do mornings.
I'm with you.
So.
Night out all day.
I thought
No.
I thought I was bad, but I've met my match.
You have.
We do not identify as any other pronoun but late and almost there.
Real. No,
That's
actually
very
real.
true.
Late and I'm almost there. This is my match.
That's facts, y'all. That's facts.
She makes up her own rules. I love it.
I'm not mad at it. Okay. Personal best or team victory?
Team victory.
Medal ceremony or post-race ice bath. Have you taken an ice bath before?
Yes. Medal ceremony.
Uh-huh.
All right. Pre-meat pasta or post-meat pizza.
Post meat pizza.
Warm up jams or cool down chill?
Warm up jams.
Well, I think we already know this, but I kind of want to switch it up. I'm going to say braids or natural hair.
Braids.
Yeah, you the braid queen,
I
right?
love braids. I love braids.
Can you braid?
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up braiding on like dollies. So
So smart. No.
Okay.
yeah.
London, LA, Lagos.
Lagos.
Full glam or subtle natural look?
Really depends on the day, but I love a full glam.
Come on, full glam.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Well, so we've seen you in a couple different looks. Are you going red lipstick or nude?
Nude.
A matte look or a dewy look?
It's finish.
I'm gonna say
Dewy finish. Sorry.
Finish.
I'm gonna say matte because dewy can very easily turn into sweaty for me.
Okay. Date night or girls' night?
I just think her answer's gonna be influenced. But
Uh-huh.
but you know what though? Let's move on.
I'm gonna have to say date night.
Meg the Stallion or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. It was fun speaking with you.
Thank you. It's fun
We
speaking with
could have
you.
given you a lot more
Yeah.
time and conversation, but
Yeah,
it
for
was a lot
sure.
of giggles in here. So
A lot of giggles. A lot gonna have to be edited.
it's okay. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
All right. Temi, such a pleasure. I want to say thank you just for being you. Thank you for being open and being part of our Real Athletes campaign. We wanted to honor you. We see that you're doing amazing things. We saw your personality come out today.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you
Yes.
guys so much for having me. This has been amazing.
Yes. And we'll maybe see you in a couple weeks. We'll be
Yes.
right back. All right.
All right.
That was Temi. You're listening to Shamelessly Shontay.
Make sure you get some black girl sunscreen. You don't gotta dodge them sunbeams. Just put on your black girl sunscreen. Ay, black don't crack a dozen. Black people get sunburned too.